Hey, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Keys, and we back with another video. RWP gang, turn me up. Hope everybody been having a good day today, man. Hope y'all just been staying disciplined. But I know it's hard, you know, that you starving yourself from pleasure and you on retention, you know, and you have all this new energy and everything. You just trying to just balance out, you know. So I get it, but today's video is going to be about what I learned after giving up the corn. Looking back in my life, when I finally made the decision to stop watching corn and to get my life together, was back in 2019, right? That's when I got introduced towards no fap and semen retention, and you know, I was really curious. You know, I was curious to see, like, was this stuff real? You know, and I was curious to see, like, how it can change my life. And you know, looking back, you know, I was wasting so much time indulging in corn, you know, and you know, I wasn't taking care of myself. I was playing basketball at the time, I remember, right? And I had so much free time to where, you know, whenever I got horny or whenever I, you know, was had them urges, you know, coming in, I go watch corn, right? And that wasn't the best thing to do. Looking back, you know, if I can go back and take it back, I would. But I'm glad I went through it so I can, you know, help guys out who are struggling currently with it. This is really serious, you know, because it took a really big toll on my mental health. Since I let it go, I have so much peace in my life. I have such a clear direction on where I want to go and who I want to be. You feel me? Like, it just brought me a lot of clarity. Before, it was a lot of brain fog. It was a lot of times where I found myself, it was hard for me to focus on one particular thing, right? But I had to really, like, learn, like, what was triggering me, right? A lot of times, you know, we be on social media and we come across a lot of, like, good looking women, a lot of baddies on Instagram, and we go on a page and we see the cheeks be out. You see they be half naked half of the time, and you know, that used to be a big trigger for me. You know, I'll find myself like, dang, she got a big booty, like, damn, like, now I want to, like, go watch corn. Like, you know, those are just basic triggers right there that you could just prevent by, you know, having that time replaced with something productive. Like, you know, you could be going outside and spending time in nature, spend time alone. You can replace that time with, you know, a new hobby, you know, figuring out what you like to do and try to figure out ways you can monetize, you know, what you like to do, right? These are the things I realized on no fap, that no fap is just another way for me to master myself so I don't revert back to my older self. My older self was weak and he was lame. He made a lot of excuses for himself, and you know, I'm able to say that because I've conquered that part of myself, I feel like. But you know, even to this day, I'm still, like, struggling with giving up the corn completely. You know, that being said, you know, I don't watch the corn, but what I do is I get down, you know, and I hit a couple push-ups. I even go take me a cold shower. You know, if it's even, you know, to that point, if it's leading to that point to where I want to go and relapse and go watch the scenes and everything. But yeah, guys, just overall, it brings you no value. You know, just to think that you're watching someone else smash the girl that you would like to smash is creepy in itself. So, you know, if you look at it like that, that should stop yourself from wanting to go and do that stuff again, right? You know, you got to replace that time, you know, because you have fantasies of women, you know, from watching corn that are very unrealistic. So I advise you guys to go actually talk to women. And you know, it doesn't matter if, you know, if she's the best looking or if she's ugly or anything like that. Just talk to her, bro. Like, get used to talking to attractive women. Get used to, you know, just being yourself, you know, when conversating with women. Because too many times, you know, guys like to put on the front and try to be something that they not. And you know, women, they be knowing like if you really about it or not. So you know, you just want to be true to yourself, man. Corn was definitely the result of my anxiety and my past depression. Like, I went through a lot of depression, you know, from the age of 18 and 19, bro. Like, it was really hard, you know, just based off of things that happened to me in my life. So I would go and indulge in corn, you know, to really fill that void, to be honest with you. And, you know, a lot of times we like to, you know, indulge in our pleasure. We be thinking that that's going to fix our situation when it's just hurting us. You know, it's the same way with, you know, you watching the corn because you can't, you know, you don't have the confidence to go and talk to that girl that you've been, you know, anxiously wanting to do. So, you know, you just got to step outside of your comfort zone. Stop being afraid and just go and do it. You know, take the initiative to, you know, leave the corn alone. You know, corn killed my confidence. It really did, you know, back in the day. I'm so glad I don't watch that stuff no more. Like, the amount of times where I used to watch the corn, then I would go out in public and I would just have this huge amount of anxiety come over me. You know, it would be really hard for me to be in social settings because I was so sensitive to energy, right? And I would even find myself being overwhelmed with other people's energy because I was watching the corn. And it was putting me at a lower frequency as well. Like, bad things used to just happen to me and I'd be trying to figure out why. And when you leave the corn alone, you know, you on a vibration of a lot of miracles and good things are prone to happen to you. That's the beauty of, you know, just having self-respect and doing what is right. You get rewarded by the Most High. Also, what I learned after giving up the corn is that it all starts with you. If you're making excuses for yourself in life, you will never get better. You will always stay complacent. You will never reach your goal. So you gotta get rid of the excuses that you tell yourself. Get rid of the negative thoughts, right? And just get after it. Get after it. This is your life. You know, you tired of the way you've been living. You tired of the same old stuff happening to you. You gotta do something about it. Nobody's coming to save you. I make these videos to try to inspire you to, you know, change your life, to get your life together. Because you don't want to suffer and make things harder for yourself by not doing the work. You know, you got to stop complaining. You know, I really just hate complaining or talking bad about my situation when things are not looking too good. Because I know that just, you know, they're just giving me an excuse to give up. That's giving me an excuse to, you know, procrastinate and not get things done. When you're not thinking about women all the time, when you're not thinking about pleasure, pleasing yourself, you're thinking about your purpose. You're thinking about how you can get better, how you can improve on a day-to-day basis. So, you know, that's what I learned after giving up the corn. You know, I'll never go back. You know, I just have a rotation of females in my life that I do stuff with. You know, just having that feminine energy around me to balance myself out. So if you guys found value from this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Y'all stay blessed.